Здравствуйте. Ну, я начал проходить сюжетку за имперского агента.
Secure transmission established. This is Keeper. We may speak freely, Agent. Prepare to receive your orders.
Keeper, should I be thanking you for these lovely accommodations?
Don't get cute and don't waste my time. You're here to work. You were chosen for this operation because of your exemplary performance during training. Imperial intelligence needs agents capable of working independently in the field. Now you apply your training to the real world. Nemro the Hutt and his organization run Jaguna, and you're in town to convince Nemro to supply the Empire.
I understand. How do I proceed?
We need to know what Nemro and his advisors are thinking before we can act. I want you to obtain access to the Nemro clan's inner circle. You require a cover identity. One of our contacts, an alien named G, has prepared a background for you and will provide the details.
So who am I going to be?
Be taking the role of a visiting pirate and trader. As I said, our contact will give you the details. G will be waiting for you at a safe house. Locate him, take what he offers, then report to me.
Are we sure this contact is trustworthy?
G won't betray us. Whether he succeeds at his assigned tasks is another matter. I'd be more concerned with the rest of the populace. Most of Jaguna is caught up in a turf war. Some of the gangs involved belong to the Hutts. Others are independent. Your combat training should see you through, but expect brutality and expect to be targeted. Jaguna isn't friendly to strangers. Now, find G and report back to me. Keep her out.
Excuse me, stranger. I don't mean to be overly familiar, but I think you're just the kind of person who can help me. My coward of a husband has taken my son, and I need someone with the wit and muscle to bring him back.
Why would your husband take your son?
Because he's both a coward and a fool. My son is gifted. Do you understand me? Gifted in the Force. He has the ability to train on Korriban and become Sith. My husband trained on Korriban. He had his chance at glory, but failed. And now he runs errands for a slimy Hutt. I will not have my son do the same. Please, you must help me.
Let me go and talk to him.
Good. I knew I'd find somebody sensible eventually. He took my son to the shuttle port. A comm officer there who owed me a favor contacted me when they showed up. Be careful. My husband may not be willing to walk away peacefully.
I can spare a minute. I'll see what I can do.
Normales, smogas total gis baba apiatai.
I'm listening. Continue.
Bataranai angomis akananon, alas protas era. Graitai aptite, iruprit bertini savasia sa vebe kaigis.
What'll I have to do?
Abravimos brandimus prostis cad atveritag. Bataranai angomis akananon, alas protas era.
What kind of interference?
Acrodonomales, smogas total gis babo apiatai. Graitai aptite, iruprit bertini savasia sa vebe kaigis.
Let's make this fast and quiet then.
Acrodonomales, smogas total gis babo apiatai. Bataranai angomis akananon, alas protas era.
You're the one Gianna recruited to rescue her son. She said you were on your way. Look, I'll point out her husband, but that's it. He seems jumpy, and I'm not risking my neck.
I don't need your advice.
Right. I think I get it. Hey, Kendra, somebody wants to talk to you.
Do I know you? What do you want with me?
I'm here to take your son back, so that your wife can send him to Korriban.
My wife is so determined for our son to become Sith that she hires a bully to threaten me. I was once an acolyte at the Academy on Korriban. There's no failure at the Sith Academy. Those who can't cut it die. I got wise and fled before they could kill me, and I'll die before I see my son eaten alive by those Sith dogs. Let me take my son and flee. Tell my wife that you persuaded me, and we took the shuttle to Korriban. She won't know any different.
Your son's going to Korriban, and there's nothing you can do to change that.
Damn it all.
Dad!
I'm terribly sorry.
I'll go home now.
That was... Never mind. Not my business.
Did it! Got the whole group of them out. And now I know how the evil guy got into the factory in the first place. Workers overheard the bog rats talking about their shit. Can you believe it? Bog rats flying? Apparently they landed on the factory roof, but they're having mechanical trouble. How'd you like to blow up the first and last Iwokai starship?
I'd be proud to help out.
I got a stick of detonite here that'll take a little ship out, no problem. Just make sure you stand way back. Path to the factory roof is no joke, though. Go past that retaining wall, up the hill, then walk real careful like across the pipes leading into the factory. Then storm the place, blow up the Bog rat ship, and come back. No problem.
You. The old man sent you, didn't he? I can smell his foul chemicals from here. Do you know what those chemicals do? They purify the water, all right. But they also do disgusting things to the water beasts, mutating them and making them rampage. They come out of the water twice the size and 10 times as vicious. And they're wiping us out.
Maybe the old man didn't realize what his chemicals did.
What? You think because he's dying, he's kind and innocent? That old man's crazy. He clearly doesn't care if we all die in his purification process. If you want to help, you should go to that station and smash the valves and back that release the chemicals. So no one can use that station ever again.
Vandalism. Sounds fun.
Please, will you help us?
I'll destroy the valve.
You're a lifesaver. It would be good to have some peace for once.
the next time he muscles in on Nemro's business.
See anything you like, give me a wave. Bring your creds back anytime.
If I must.
Hello there. Look at me, helping. Not bad.
I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. What a beauty. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. What a beauty.
Think I'm choking up? Think I'm choking up?
I'm bad.
Fine by me.
No one can stand against us. You will make it. So very kind of you. 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 But it was just getting interesting.
Back again, darling.
Sio taisek la plasma era. Abra vimos, brandimus prostis cad adveritag.
What exactly are these gifts?
Gratai aptite, iruprit pertini savasia salvebe caegis. Vataranai angomis acananom, alas plotas era.
Jean, from this point forward, operational security will be at a premium. You will not contact us from this terminal again.
Smalsio pobudus mana ira padare mananan kali.
I understand you corrected Jeek's mishandling of the situation, Agent. We'll now proceed.
Proceed to do what exactly?
Your next task is to access Nemo's inner circle. Present yourself to the Hutt as a fellow gangster, the Red Blade, and offer him Jeek's gifts. One of the gifts is implanted with a listening device, which we will use to monitor conversations within Nemo's palace.
Are you listening for something specific?
At this juncture, our primary goal is to find weaknesses in Nemo's organization. Even if the Hutt won't join us, we might influence his lieutenants. Talk to Nemo and his men. Determine who we can turn and how we can sway them. We will be listening.
I'll be back once I learn everything.
Be careful what you say. And lose the accent. When you're in the Hutt Palace, you're no longer an Imperial. Contact me from the cantina once Nemo has his presence. Keep her out.
Thank you for returning my son to me. I don't know what became of my husband, and I don't much care. Soon Zayam will be on the shuttle to Korriban. You did what was needed.
I'm deadly and charming.
Here's your reward, as promised. Ziam may hate me for getting his father killed, but I hear hate and grief make for a fine Sith.
The pirate's on his way. Security droids say he's armed, but he won't be trouble.
Let's hope not. Here he is now.
I'll go tell the boss.
This is Carol's. Tell the throne room that the blades arrived. When Nemro shows, stay at least 5 meters back and don't come up unless you're called. One wrong move, and you're a pile of ash.
You worried I'm gonna cause trouble?
Just going over the rules. You've got a reputation, and we don't want any problems. Allow me to present Nemro the Hutt, the illustrious crime king of Jaguna.
Trinkets, great Nemro, nothing more.
Not bad. Nemro, the idols here are real Orodium. The cloth looks like...
I'm very grateful. You got quite a place here.
Kuna mo, uban chone alipa, istin goto.
Looks like your audience with Nemro is over. You'll have to forgive the interruption. I've been working for that Hutt since he killed my gang when I was 13. Trust me, you can't talk to him when he's like this.
Tell us about Fathra.
We're having trouble with the Fathra clan, and it's getting to all of us. Fathra's out of line, but the Hutt cartel hasn't bothered to interfere.
So it's a business dispute. What are you feuding over?
Everything. The mines, the factories, the slaving operations. Now look, I need to work up new plans with security, and keep an eye on Tathlosian to keep her from suggesting anything stupid. In the meantime, you're a guest, and you've got our permission to do business here. You got the run of the palace, so I'll see you around.
Telling you, baby, I'm big time. Open up. Climb on the ladder.
Hello there, handsome. No, don't say anything yet. Play it casual. I'm an old girlfriend and we're getting reacquainted. A mutual friend thinks it's important you acquire some new skills and weaponry. I've arranged a contact in Jaguna to get you started. Now pretend we're all caught up and leave, casually.
Oh, I get it. You work for Keeper too.
You're an idiot. Get out of here.
Well done, Agent. The listening device is working perfectly, and Nemero can keep no more secrets from us. Imperial intelligence has determined that Nemero's human lieutenant, Carlos Jarvis, is the weak link in his operation. You're going to twist the man until he serves us.
I don't see it. He didn't seem particularly disloyal.
Carlos has advised the Hutt for many years, and he's sympathetic towards the Empire. He admires our efficiency, and he prefers humans in authority. He'll do for our purposes. Unfortunately, Carlos is on the verge of disfavor with Nemero, while the Twi'lek Lieutenant Taflagen, I believe, is Nemero's rising star. I want you to go to Carlos and offer your services as the Red Blade. Do whatever is required to bring Carol's glory in Nemero's eyes.
It's trivial enough, I'll handle it.
Indeed you will. One other thing, Agent. This operation of ours has drawn the attention of a member of the Dark Council, Darth Jadus himself. The Council's authority is second only to that of the Emperor. It's a rare honor for an intelligence operation to be overseen in this way.
I think I understand, sir. I won't disappoint you.
Report back once you've rendered whatever aid Carol's requires. Keep her out.
In such a hurry, Blade. Don't you remember me? Your old buddy, Dino Ray? You haven't aged well since we met up on Hoth. Your nose. And your skin. But you couldn't be an imposter. You know your friend Dino.
Of course I remember you, Dino. How long's it been?
A little too long, it seems. Turns out we got a problem. You see, you don't look like the Blade I know. The Blade who owes me credits. But you say you're the Blade. So I'll take you at your word and ask for my money. You understand?
I understand, all right. You're a rat who needs to die.
Is that so? Well, let's see what you can do, Blade.
Blade, come on over. Glad to see you're enjoying the palace. Look, I've only got 5 minutes before I have to go meet with some alien freaks, and I want to ask you something. You've been around the galaxy a few times. What's it like dealing with the Empire?
The Empire's a pain to deal with. I stay away from it these days.
You're lucky to have that luxury. Not many of us do. The Hutts have taken control of the gangs, and I think real soon the Republican Empire will want control of the Hutts, even if Nimrod won't believe it. So, if we gotta pick a side, I want to pick a winner, and I don't see the Empire losing.
Sounds reasonable, but what are you gonna do about it?
For starters, I make sure I'm not being stupid. There's more on the line than business. My sons are free traders. They're doing business in the solar system. It's their first time dealing with the Empire, so I worry. I probably shouldn't. But you came to me for a reason. What can I do for you, Blade?
You know Hutto pretty well, but you don't have my skills. I thought we could partner up for a job.
Is that right? Normally I wouldn't, but lately I could use someone who works alone and gets results. Nemro's been stewing in his slime since we lost a shipment of rare ores in the Evokai lands. He blames me for some reason. Now the Evokai, they're Hutto natives from before the cartel came. They mostly want us dead. If you get that shipment back, I'll pay you good.
All right, I'm interested.
And maybe we both come out ahead. There's a work camp outside Jaguna. Nimro set it up for some Evokai who wanted peace. Bad deal. Poor rubes. The chief there, Odef, was supposed to talk to the other Evokai tribes about returning the ore, but he didn't come through. He knows something, though. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment to keep. But I look forward to seeing if the Red Blade's as good as they say.
Yes? Oh, yes! Oh, saved, of course! Nemro the Bounteous takes me from the swamp, yes? He gives me a new name, new job. He makes me Morsel, the administrator. Nemro orders me to keep work camp enforcers in line, but they hired to bully Evokai. They laugh at me.
Just tell me who you need dead, and how much it's worth to you.
Enforcers hard to hire, harder to keep, so they think they can do as they please, but we can't kill them. Go to work camp, wave your gun in Chief Enforcer's face, make him see Morsel no one to laugh at. And I have stack of credits for you.
Anonymity, deception. These are your tools. Trust no one.
hear you're giving Morsel a hard time. That you don't respect Nemro's authority.
What? Who you... Oh, man. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You know, boys, we're just having some fun. We didn't think... You're not gonna kill me, are you?
If I have to come back out here, it will be the last time.
You are not gonna have to come back out here again, boss. I guarantee it. We won't give Morsel a hard time anymore. Won't even laugh at his name. Swear.
Hi, stranger. That's Evokai native speak for hello. Don't get a lot of visitors here who aren't backward savages. You come to the work camp looking for laborers?
Tell me about this work camp. Who runs it?
Nobody, really. The huts gave the Evokai some land to keep them quiet. The catch is, they're expected to work for it. My name's Varsunta, by the way. I deal salvage to the Evokai. Smelly work, but profitable. Most Evokai are decent, though not too bright. Like my little helper here. Say hello, Imat.
Welcome to Varsunta's many treasures. Do you know the Black Death who slaughters my people?
Imat, I keep telling you, not every off-worlder knows the Black Death. Oh, ignore him, stranger. This isn't your problem.
What's going on here?
There's some crazy rich guy running around shooting Evokai. Big pain in the neck.
The Black Death kills my people for sport. Butchers women and children.
He started out hunting hostile Evokai in the swamps, but now he's killing ones from the work camp. Having the time of his life. Keeps their ears and teeth as trophies. If this slaughter keeps up, I might have to get a real job. You know, I'll bet someone like you could convince this guy to quit. I'd sure make it worth your while.
This guy doesn't take the hint. Do you want me to kill him?
Violence is bad for business. Your call, though. You're looking for a vehicle out in the swamps surrounded by security droids. This Black Death guy doesn't like visitors. You'll probably want to do something about his droids before you try talking to him. Good luck.
You said you were going to get the ore back.
I have done all I can. The other tribes, will not listen.
If you say so. Hey, you the Red Blade? Heard you were coming. Thought we'd soften up the chief for you.
Right, he looks pretty dangerous. Get out of here.
Yeah, fine. Call out if you need us.
I am Odef of the Evokai, leader of Levon, sacred keeper of histories. I greet you in peace, and I am grateful.
I heard you're the one to talk to about Nemro's missing ore.
Yes, I will talk, but it will not please you. It was the other tribes who attacked your shipment, the Evokai, who refused peace. In gratitude to Nemro for all he has done. I spoke to my misguided brothers, but they will not return Nemro's medals. tribes. They stole the shipment to spite the Hutts and to use for themselves. They will make weapons, machines. They took the metals to their great swamps. Only a beast or a shadow can enter. Seek the shipment there if you wish. I only do my part. I only want peace.
this nonsense at once. What do you think you're doing, blasting my droids? I'm a senior administrator of Zerka Corporation.
What exactly is a senior Zerka official doing on Hutto?
I don't answer to you, alien scum. I demand to know why you're disturbing my hunting trip.
You have a sick fascination with collecting the natives' ears.
I always take trophies from my kills. It's half the joy. I have Gundark ears and Rancor tusks, too. We both know Ebo Kai are no better than act dogs, so stop pretending this is about them. Look, I understand how things work here on Hutto. I'll pay you handsomely to leave me in peace.
You're not buying your way out of this.
Oh, for the love of... What do you want from me? Stop wasting my time and name it.
I want you dead, you sick filth.
How dare you?
Music to my ears. Delicious.
They're lazy, they're stupid, they complain all the time.
One of Imot's little buddies just stopped by. Said he saw you kill the Black Death. Pretty harsh.
He was too dangerous to leave in one piece.
Yeah, there's something seriously wrong with the guy who randomly kills unarmed customers.
You punished the Black Death and avenged my people's slaughter. You will be celebrated at our campfires tonight.
Make sure you get my name right in your little folk songs.
We will.
That's enough, Imot. Get back to work scrubbing those broken power converters. Here's your credits, my friend. Safe travels to you.
Slow down, Blade. Stay with me a while. We haven't had the chance to talk. I'm Kaleo. Nemro puts me in charge of the good stuff. His guns, his troops, the safety of his little palace. You can spare some time for me, right?
Who am I to say no to a woman like you?
Good answer. People who say no are never very interesting. You've got a nasty reputation, you know. I hear you went and murdered poor Dino Ray right on this spot. What was that about, Blade?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't. That corpse had nothing to do with you. Oh well, I thought you might keep me busy at least. Nemro's got me executing laborers, torching houses, and it gets dull. I like to think you'll be trouble, Blade. You'll be bloodthirsty, treacherous. Because I could enjoy keeping an eye on a bloodthirsty, treacherous pirate.
I could enjoy being watched.
Maybe we'll get along after all. If you are trouble, take your time. I'd hate to stick a blaster to your head or a slave collar around your neck before I've seen everything you can do. That's all I wanted to say. You can go now.
Watch your back, Kaleo.
I'll watch yours. You can watch mine.
Fathra will not stop his mining operations. He's going to keep tapping our gas pocket and cut our supply in half.
O kakiza spida perupa, kadwa shiniko higa danulia.
Don't play dumb with me, Taflajan. Fathra doesn't need to steal our customers if he doesn't leave us any gas to sell, and we can't uproot him without help.
Kunyukichawa joto jamba.
Idiot. Sorry about Taflajan, Blade. Legitimate business brings out the worst in us. Makes me miss actual crime, you know? But it looks like you're about to brighten my day. You find the shipment?
Next time you can muck through the swamp yourself.
Afraid of getting your hands dirty? Sound like my kids. The fee's been transferred to your account. You'll have access by the time you're back at your apartments. You earned every credit. I'd buy you a drink in the cantina, but I need to have a chat with Nimro. We should talk more another time, though. You do good work.
I'll be around. No promises, though.
And I'll see you when I see you.
Telling you, baby, I'm big time. Moving up, climbing the ladder. They'll probably make me a lieutenant.
Uh-huh.
I'll have more credits than I know what to do with.
The operation is proceeding well, Agent. Thanks to your intervention, Carol's Jarvis will once again have Nemro's ear. I took note of your meeting with Nemro's security chief, Kaleo. You handled yourself well. Still be on your guard. We've identified her as a freelance assassin, enforcer, and anarchist. She's been attached to a dozen employers in half as many years, using several different aliases.
What's she doing with Nemro?
Unknown. In all likelihood, she needed the credits. And if she truly has no loyalty to the Hut, we may be able to use her in the future. On to more immediate concerns. Nemro operates a major Schwash gas mine on Hutta. The Empire wants access to Nemro's refined gas. Unfortunately, Fathra is tapping the same gas pocket as Nemro. We need to destroy Fathra's operations in the rust yards before Nemro's grinds to a halt.
So it's a sabotage mission.
That's correct. We'll travel to Fathra's mining facility and place explosives in the drill shaft, destroying the equipment and collapsing part of the gas pocket. You'll need to strip a uniform and credentials off the facility guards to pass the final security checkpoint. A working disguise is imperative.
Should be straightforward.
Your disguise may not hold up under close inspection, so avoid conversation. The explosives have already been delivered to your room. Once you're finished, go back to Carol's Jarvis and make sure he knows what happened. Take the credit if you like.
It'll be handled. Is there anything else?
One more thing, Agent. Darth Jadis pays increasing attention to your work. You will reward success or failure appropriately, and I will not intervene. Report back after you've destroyed the mine and inform Carol of the results. Keep her out.
variances in an automated factory structure. Untraceable because there's no pattern, but productivity comes to a screeching halt. No time to lose.
Hey there, I'm Getzo. What you in the market for? Glitter stem, Nova Jack, Corellian sunburst? I invented all those spices. Ask anybody.
You meet the most interesting people in hot palaces.
Ain't it the truth? I'm a spice artisan, friend. People pay big credits for my special blends. Listen, I've been watching people come and go. You're the most exciting person to come through all day. We should be working together. I was buying a spice shipment from Nemro when some laser-brained smuggler outbid me. The smuggler offered up Nemro's favorite snack, a deacon eels.
What do you know about this smuggler?
Nothing, the guy's a nobody. Word is, the smuggler keeps the Adigan eels in a water-filled crate while he and Nemro negotiate. I got an electromagnetic pulse bomb that'll boil those eels to a crisp. All I need is someone to plant the bomb.
This device of yours work?
When I transmit a signal, the bomb explodes with electric current, fries everything. With the eels gone, Nemro sells the spice to me instead. What do you say? Want to earn some fast credits?
We have an agreement.
Great. I knew we could do business.
Telling you, baby, I'm big time. Moving up, climbing the ladder.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hey there. Mind telling me what you're doing in my hideout?
That's none of your business.
I think it is. You just put a bunch of holes in my employees. Nice bomb there. I'm guessing you don't realize who I am. You're in over your head, chum. My name's Nakro. I work for the Empire, securing valuable resources by whatever means necessary. I'm here because the Empire discovered how to process spice into painkillers. Save sick and injured soldiers when there's not enough Kolto around. The Empire's never been in the spice trade before, but there are young men and women who need these painkillers. You see the predicament.
Of course, let's just say I share similar sympathies.
Then help me secure this shipment. The Empire needs Nemro's spies to save lives. How about you dump that electromagnetic pulse bomb through the sewer grate next to you? Then tell me who hired you. I won't kill the guy. Just explain things. When I'm done, you make a lot of credits. Deal?
My employer's name is Getzo. He's in Nemro's palace.
That shifty little womp rat? I knew he was trouble. Head back to the palace and talk to Getzo, Chun. We'll settle this business there.
Feel real light. Music like
I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my blaster and... Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were here. Please, I got nothing left to give you. I already paid my protection money. Please.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Listen, Donald. He doesn't look like one of Father's boys. Maybe he can help us.
Slow down. I'm not volunteering for anything.
A couple of months ago, my brother and his family started a farm on the other end of the swamps, near Fathra's palace. But when he couldn't afford to pay that slimy hut his protection money, Fathra sent his goons to kill him and his family.
These things happen. You don't have to like it.
You're right, life's hard. Hard enough without huts and their greedy, murderous ways. But that ain't the worst of it. Now Fathra's goons have set up on my brother's old farm. Never even bothered to give my brother a proper burying. Just left his body for the birds to pick apart.
Please, stranger. We're not fighters, but somebody has to stand up to Father's thugs. Will you help us?
Tell me what you need me to do.
Listen, I don't have anything to give, but my brother stashed a case with valuables in his house in case of hard times. There's a trick to getting it open, so bring it back to me as proof you got revenge on Fathra's thugs, and I'll open it for you.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you. It won't bring back my brother, but maybe it'll show those goons that the people of Hutta aren't as powerless as they think. My brother's farm is near Fathra's palace. He kept his stash hidden in the rafters. Bring it to me and I'll open it for you. The contents are yours.
to it? Did you get the case? The stash? I hope you had to kill a lot of Fothra's thugs to get this.
You seem a bit bloodthirsty.
Those thugs murdered my brother. I just hope they got what they deserve. Now here, it'll just take 1 second. There. The contents are yours. Now please don't bother us again.
Any word from the wife? Yeah. When she heard Fothra was taking over the rust yards, she used
It would be Pedlack. I have a data pad for you.
Know you. Seen you around Nemro's palace. Heard your interesting reputation. Name is Cray. Paid by Nemro to sabotage Fothra. Goal to end hot war from shadows. Good work. Very exciting. Learned of hole in Nemro's security. Gotta seal it before Fothra discovers. Want in? Risky, but profitable.
What's the assignment?
Everything you hear, keep confidential. No careless whispers, yes? Fothra Patrol captured Nemro's smuggler in random sweep, but didn't know it. Fothra Patrol threw smuggler into rust yards as slave. Fools. Smuggler knows Nemro's business. If smuggler is exposed, business is compromised. Immediate action required, yes?
Why not do it yourself?
Ordered to remain in shadows. Tasked with finding freelancer to rescue smuggler. One like you. Mission objective, use this device. Deactivate smuggler's slave collar. Free him. If device fails, drastic measures authorized. Alternate objective, silence smuggler permanently. Snag tracking chip from base of smuggler's skull as proof.
What sort of information is on this tracking chip?
Personal identification, unique to smuggler, yes? Proof of smuggler's silence. Zevon imprisoned in rust yard's slave pen. Identified by green skin, tattoos, excitable temperament. Species, Mirialan.
Fathrus people, I know that. Cray sent you, didn't he? How you planning to bust me out? I can't stroll around with this slave collar on. If I step outside the secure zone, I'll be shocked unconscious. Or worse.
Wouldn't be much of a rescue if I didn't have a workaround.
You can neutralize slave collars? Fantastic! Use it to free the others. These poor people got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Fathrus working them to death. They're strong enough to make a run for it. They just need their slave collars deactivated first.
You care about these other slaves that much?
We've been keeping each other alive in here. I won't just leave them. If the guards discover I've escaped, they'll torture the others to death. Can't happen. All you have to do is deactivate the other slave collars. My friends will make a break for it when the guards aren't looking.
I'll help your friends escape.
Great. Once you've deactivated their collars, come back to free me. Did it! By the time Fathrus guards figure out what's happened, we'll all be long gone. I'll run ahead and report to Cray. If you kill more of Fathrus guard, that'd be a big help.
Cartel representative identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Gas leak detected. Activating ventilation system. Lockdown in place until ventilation complete. Recalling all mining and security droids.
Freed Zevon and other Fathra slaves. Unexpected, interesting outcome. Nemro pleased. Good work, yes?
Glad I could lend a hand.
Nemro's secret safe. Fathra denied factory labor. Impressive results. Zevon leaves bonus for freeing his slave friends. Sentimental, illogical. Should have kept it for myself. Reward and bonus. Contract concluded. High satisfaction, yes? Farewell.
We're not responsible for missed departures. There are others waiting. Move along.
Hey, did you deliver my package? I put a tracker in it so I'd know, but there's interference blocking the signal.
There was a complication.
Did something go wrong with the bomb? I knew that Kubas was selling shoddy goods. Hey, what's that smuggler doing here? What's going on?
You're messing with the wrong guy, Spicehead. Time to find yourself a new hobby.
You double-crossed me.
This smuggler works for important people. You're out of your league.
Thanks for the newsflash, but I'm figuring that out all by myself.
Getzo, I've got a special one-time only offer. Back off, or I make you eat your own eyeballs.
What? No, that's disgusting. You people are crazy.
You said you wouldn't kill him, remember?
He'll live. Just be blind with a bad case of indigestion.
I'm done, all right? I won't mess with you again. Just don't hurt me.
Who says there are no happy endings? Thanks for the assist. Here's your payment. Just like I promised. I need to get back to the bargaining table. I'll be keeping an eye on you, Getzo.
I won't do nothing. I swear.
Good boy.
You'll get the gory details after I report to Nemro. Figure you can wait that long?
Looks like I'll have to. But you don't get...
Blade, nice you decided to come by, but I was just telling Carols I can't stay. I know you understand.
That girl's a handful. But she's good at what she does, I'll give her that.
She's a hot little number too, don't you think?
I try not to notice. I'd rather keep all my parts attached. Anyways, I'm glad you're here. But those explosions in the rust yards, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I think it was some sort of explosion. Don't know the details.
Is that right? Reports say Fathra's mining equipment was destroyed. Half of the Schwarz gas pocket collapsed. It's good news, Blade, however it happened. With Fathra's mines broke down, we can increase production. Fathra will want revenge, of course, but we'll be ready. Look, I have something for you. You'll like it. I'll send it to your room. You done good work for us. You deserve more than credits. Which reminds me, how long are you staying on Hutta?
Not much longer, if everything goes right.
Well, if you're still around in a few weeks, I'd like you to meet my sons. They'll be home from their trading expedition. I think you'd get along. Think about it is all I'm saying. Now get going. I'm sure you have other business to take care of.
Come on, Muti, we don't have time to waste here. Too late. Hey there, you must be the Blade.
You made a mistake coming here. You're not leaving this place alive.
You think? Let's find out. Get your guns out, folks.
I understand Nemro's Schwarz gas production is back on schedule, Agent. Excellent work. Keep it up and Darth Javis may loosen his grip on operations. However, I'm afraid unforeseen circumstances have caused a problem.
You mean the people who broke into my room?
No, that's a separate matter, and one I advise you to watch closely. But it isn't what concerns me now. 3 days ago, Colonel Jarvis's sons encountered a Sith apprentice in Imperial space. A dispute broke out. One son died and the other was crippled. When Carlos hears that a Sith slaughtered his child, his sympathy for the Empire will evaporate. We can no longer use him to get to Nemro.
This is an intelligence project. Sith shouldn't be interfering in our work.
The Sith do what they will. We don't control them and we don't pass judgment on them. That doesn't mean they're right, or that we obey them without question, but we phrase those questions carefully. We bide our time. Now, I have a plan to solve our present dilemma, but first we need Carols out of the way.
Are you sure that's necessary?
It's unfortunate, but it's the only way to proceed. I'm sending you an interference program on a computer spike. Go to Carol's suites in the palace. Activate the spike to black out his security monitors. You'll be able to eliminate Carols and his bodyguards without being seen. When Nemro's people investigate, they'll recognize the jamming program as Republic technology.
Let's hear some more.
Pathrish and Nemro's Twi'lek advisor already expect Fathra to seek revenge for the destruction of his mines. Our job is to show that the Republic helped Fathra kill Carols. Once Carroll's is gone, speak to Tothelshen about his suspicions. As Carroll's friend, you'll promise to do whatever it takes to find the assassins.
Tothelshen doesn't trust me, Keeper. That won't change just because Carroll's is dead.
Maybe not, but we need to put all our pieces into play for the end game. For now, get to Carroll's suites and use the computer spike. We'll discuss more once Carroll's is eliminated and Tothelshen's suspicions have been aroused. Keeper out.
What's going on here? You thought you'd just go and switch sides? Damn you!
I'm sorry, Carroll. It's nothing personal.
I don't understand. I helped you. I trusted you. We had a bond. And now you murder my men? Wave a weapon in my face? I guess that doesn't matter much. So let's go. You and me, Blade. The young punk against the old gang leader.
I wish it could have been different. You deserve better.
You think you're the first piece of scum who's trying to kill me? I was fighting thugs in Jaguna streets when I was half your age. I can handle you.
Time to pay. Give me a real fight.
Piti do tenyago kakajujo, da biska ku paliya.
Tiliska Janagawani, Chicos Ba, Inikunabe. Dunchanti Jawa, Jodo Kewanga Joska.
Chakita huta. Kunta chuta. Kasuyali kulira. Kanki kum.
Sounds like you're having trouble with Namro.
Wonki atachakapa tonka. Jisa bicha. Kabanotase makipuna. Malituta odmishka. Piti do tenyago kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya.
I'll do whatever it takes to bring the killers to justice.
Mana matota jispa micho. Pliska taka. Yayoska ukle yuga chesko pukuta. Yinga yinga kijita. Nimi tanu. Alelo kwekuta. Kunta chuta. Kasuyali kulira. Kanki kum. Oka kiza spida perupa. Kadwa shiniko higa danulia.
I'll look into it. Might take some time.
Atoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko. Uka kampak niji. Tonka yiliska chanaga.
telling you, baby, I'm big time. Moving up, climbing the ladder.
Uh-huh.
As soon as Nemro hears how I've been cracking skulls in the rest
So, this is where you've been hiding. Nice. Is the blood on the floor fresh, or did that come with the room?
It's what I've always wanted. A pretty girl waiting for me at home.
Nice. But that's not why I'm here. Not this time, anyway. You've been all over town racking up quite a body count. And I know what you did to Carol's. You're after something bigger than Emerald. I'm not sure what, and I'm not sure why. But I want in on it.
Fine. I'm sure we can work something out.
I knew we could get along. So where do we start?
Allow me to respond to that.
What's this now?
We know who you are, Khalil Jarvis. We are willing to offer you a deal. I am Keeper. I represent Imperial intelligence, as does my operative. We are aware of your activities on Rat Attack, Ord Mantell, and Brental's 4, as well as your affiliations. Your skills could prove useful, and we are willing to offer you a place in our ranks. You would become a very well-paid servant of the Empire.
I've heard worse propositions. What do you think, Agent? You want me on your side?
I don't see why not. Sounds like fun to me.
I was looking to trade up anyway. And I'm guessing I can ride you a ways before you break. Count me in. But call me a servant of the Empire again, and I'll bust your face.
Charming. We'll discuss the details later. As for you, Agent, Tarfalzian is convinced that Father the Hutt is a major threat to business. Well done. Now we must bring Tarfalzian proof that Father has support from the Republic. The first step is to obtain a holodisk from Father's palace. The disk contains holo recordings of all Father's dealings. The Hutt is too paranoid for his own good. You'll have to break into his archives to get it.
It'll mean lifting security codes off the palace overseers. Like you said, paranoid Hutt.
Noted. Once you reach the archives, use this computer spike on the holodisk. It will be altered to show Father meeting with Republic officers. Then bring the forgery to Tarfalzian.
I could use a break from the tough jobs.
Tarfalzian, convinced that his enemies are aligned with the Galactic Republic, have no doubt. He will turn to us for help. We are in the endgame. Leah will accompany you on this mission and will act under your command.
Last time I went to Father's palace, I had so many adrenals in my system I was coming down for a week. This should be entertaining. All right, make me look good.
Anonymity, deception. These are your tools. Trust no one.
Hey, you there. You look like my kind of person, if you know what I mean.
Care to explain that?
Well, as I am currently in the market for a person with a good bit of business-like sense, I mean that you look like just that kind of person. I have a little job that needs doing with a big reward for the doer. My buddy's been taken captive, see, and I'm looking to buy a rescue. My buddy Oren's a world-class Mandalorian Jedi killer. He went into Fathra's on account he heard the Hutt was hoarding some kind of treasure. But he ended up frozen in carbonite and hanging as a trophy on Fathra's wall. I was hoping you could help him down.
Frozen in carbonite. Care to explain that?
He's stuck solid in a brick of carbonite in a kind of suspended animation, just waiting to be thawed. I expect he's hanging in Fathra's gallery. Unfortunately, something about being frozen like my buddy's been makes you lose your sight for a spell. But you just thaw him out and I'll come in after you clear the path. I'm not exactly a fighter, see, but my buddy's sickness isn't your problem. Deal?
Anything to stick it to a Hutt.
Great, thanks. And try to be stealthy about it. No sense getting all of Fathra's guards breathing down our necks. Good luck.
Hey, you. I understand you've been working for Nemro. I mean, I've seen you coming in and out of this place often enough. So am I right or am I wrong? Are you working for the big guy?
You seem to know a lot about me, but I don't know a thing about you.
I'm Turkrek. You might have heard about Nemro's little menagerie and the beast pens down beneath. I'm the guy who keeps the beast pens stocked. Thought you might be interested in a little business proposition. Help me, help Nemro, help yourself a little in the process. But it'll take strength and guts.
How do I fit in?
The big guy wants a rancor. All the big-time Hutts have them. Nemro wants one. You're gonna get him one. Now I know you're thinking, a rancor? How's somebody gonna snare a rancor? 7 meters tall, capable of swallowing a person in a single gulp. Well, don't you worry. I got it all figured out.
I'm not afraid of a little challenge.
Then you'll be perfect for the job. Fathra's no-good beast tamer's already procured a rancor egg. Now we can't have that egg hatching and Fathra getting a full-grown rancor before Nemro. I need someone to steal that egg and destroy the eggs of his other creatures. Teach that beast tamer a lesson. Can you handle it?
I'll take care of it.
Great. I thought you'd go for it. You have that telling glint in your eye. There's just one more little thing you should know. The egg is in the back of Fathra's beast chambers. Meaning, you'll have to do a bit of fighting to get it. But nothing you can't handle, right? Good luck.
responsible for missed departures. There are others waiting. Move along.
Ezra, let me go. There isn't a scrap of food in the whole settlement.
How do you expect to do anything with that leg of yours?
It's not as bad as it looks, woman. Fathra's men won't get another shot at me.
Fathra's men shot you?
Simple misunderstanding. Nothing to bother yourself with, stranger.
Forgive my stubborn old fool of a husband. Getting shot in the leg has made him stupid. I'm Ezra. This is Rand. We used to work the rust yards just like everyone else here, back when Nemro owned it. Fathra took over and forced everyone out. Now we can't find work and we've run out of food.
Talk to him about it. He might help.
Nemro couldn't care less about us.
Shush, you old fool. We're starving to death, stranger. Rand has been stealing old power units from the rust yards to trade for food. My husband is in bad shape. But if you got some old power units, it would feed us for weeks. You bring us back enough recharged power units, and we'll give you everything we've got.
It's a deal. What do I have to do?
Head to the rust yards and gather up old power units. Fathra's men are wasteful. There ought to be plenty lying around. But you need to recharge the power units at the energy station before you bring them back here. Got it?
Wait, please. You're with the settlement, right? You've got to stop stealing from this energy station. I'm the foreman here. Fathra said, if this keeps up, he'll execute my family.
Sounds to me like you're working for the wrong hut.
Huh. Nemro's no different. This is how huts do business. Look, I'm sympathetic to these settlers, but I have to protect my family. I need to find out who the settlers are trading with, and shut them down.
I haven't met the settler's contact, don't even know his name.
I've got something here that'll give me all the answers I need. I built this special power unit with a tracker inside. The tracker transmits its location from any place on Hutta. If you give this power unit to the settlers, I can find the black market contact and stop him.
What exactly will happen to the black market here?
I'll threaten to turn him over to Father if he doesn't stop trading with the settlers. That's all. Take the power unit with the tracker inside and give it to the settlers. I'm begging you.
I won't let your family die. Give me the tracker.
Thank you. Once this black market contact stops trading with the settlers, everything will be all right.
Stay safe, all right?
You saved my family's life. Thank you.
I bet, Ezra, you'd never come back. You just saddled me with a week's extra chores.
That's my husband, always looking on the bright side. Thank you for getting the power units. Here, take the equipment we promised. I know you'll find it useful.
It wasn't so bad.
Certainly came back healthier than I would have.
We don't want to trouble you anymore, stranger. Thanks again.
Hey, you! I want to talk to you. You headed into Fathra's palace? If you're crazy enough to go in there, we might be able to help each other out. Interested in making a few credits?
You look a little shady to me. Who are you?
I work for Nimro. My partner did too, till he bought it, there in the palace. He snuck in as a maintenance worker to plant transmitters on the cleaning droids. The idea was we'd use these transmitters to track the movements of the droids. As the droids clean the floors and walls, they map out every nook and cranny. We were hoping to find secret entrances or hidden chambers in the palace.
So, what do you expect me to do exactly? Go undercover as a cleaning droid?
No, nothing like that, although... No, never mind. Look, here's the deal. My partner was able to plant the transmitters on the droids, but his cover was blown before he could activate them. Me, I'd be dead if I tried to go in there and finish the job. But if those transmitters don't get activated, I'm dead anyway. Nimrod doesn't tolerate failure, so I'll pay you everything I've got to activate those transmitters for me.
Well, I'm going to be storming the palace anyway. I'll see what I can do.
All you have to do is find the cleaning droids and flip a little switch on the attached transmitter. Simple as that. I'll wait for you here. Good luck.
going on? Who are you? Why can't I see anything? If you're one of Father's goons, I swear I'll...
Ronald hired me to free you.
Burnock, the idiot. I told him not to stick his neck out. Get away from me. I can handle myself. If only I could see. Can't someone turn on a light?
It's not the lights. You're blind, you idiot. You've got hibernation sickness.
What? Hibernation sickness? Blast it. Blast it. Forget it. Sorry. Thank you for getting me out of there. Just wasn't sure I could trust you. Look, I came in here to find a stash Father said to be hiding. I found the key to the stash, but as soon as I grabbed it, I got froze. Take the key and the stash as your reward for saving my life. As for me, I'll call my pal Burnock. Think I'll be safe waiting here for him to help me out? Burnock may not look like much, but he's dependable to a fault. Besides, you seem to have cleared the place well enough. Thanks again. Maybe I'll see you back in Jaguna at Old Nemrose.
Malam biangin, hanggang naya pe kabraka. Manalayang perlu, amkat kalami naya kira nubua.
Hello, Non. What brings you down here? Father finally ordered you to check out the shooting?
Nulilak apa jam kamra, amkanem nang nemua inuk. Kali rumah, mereka bakal lidik rumah.
I like that about you, Non. You only bet on a sure thing.
Jam gam nukara. Kamnamgam gek arega naya.
I take it you two know each other.
Non wanted me for himself when I got the hut out. He couldn't afford me.
Laporam amga, mamni nigag, nagnaya mamni, kamra.
While we're making promises, I'll try not to step on your corpse.
Naya memgem kaligam. Gigwa nam karek naya memak.
I knew coming here would be a good time. That's it then. Better hope your boss knows how to make a convincing forgery. Of course, there's going to be a bloodbath once Nemro and Talfagen see what's on the disc.
How do you know what's on the hard disk?
All I know is what your keeper told us. But I'm not stupid. If that disc really names all of Father's business partners, it probably identifies half the people in Jaguna. Merchants, gangsters, debtors, the usual scum. When Nemro gets a hold of it, he'll want revenge on anyone who dared to go to Fathra behind his back. There'll be bodies clogging the gutters for weeks.
What are you up to, Kalia? I wouldn't think you'd care what Nemro does.
I don't, but I thought you might. If you're feeling queasy, you could always erase the extra data and scratch up the disk. Make it look like only the doctored recording miraculously survived the damage. So, we deliver Keeper's forgery without the real data. Nemro doesn't get his revenge spree. The risk is that Talfagen figures out you erased the good stuff.
So erasing the data is risky. I thought you enjoyed a little risk.
Who says I don't? I'll do the damage. We'll see how far we can take this con. Now let's get that thing to Talfagen and see what happens.
made it. Good work.
The transmitters are all broadcasting beautifully. Once I've got all the data, I can finally get out of here. Here, your payment. Everything I've got, just like I promised. Small price to pay to keep breathing, right? Thanks for your help.
We're not responsible for missed departures. There are others waiting. Move along.
Cole, hey, Nemro's bound to take the factories back any day now. We'll be working again before you know it. Forget about her.
Keep dreaming, buddy. Keep dreaming.
Well, look who's here. You're the one that saved my buddy Orin. Without you, that man'd still be hanging in Fathra's trophy room. He's got a few scrapes, but he's doing pretty well.
The galaxy can use another Jedi-killing bounty hunter.
Well, I appreciate it. Here's your credits. And I'll tell you what, once Orin's sight is all back, we'll buy you a drink. Couple of drinks.
Is this my favorite mercenary returning with a rancor egg for Nemro?
What do you think? I fulfill my commitments.
This'll make the big guy plenty happy, which makes me happy, so I can make you happy. Here's your pay. And good work.
Did you expect anything less?
Oh, I guess I didn't. Thanks again.
Hello, Television. The Red Blade claims to have something to show you.
Manchi do di puna puna. Kabuk nuni slemo. Ukili mo clunky. Nik mi chawa wilmo.
I stole these recordings from Fathra's palace. Take a look.
Chobel I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Kliska taka, yayoska ukle yuga chesko kuta.
Nakmanoya Choski Nawi Kuchuzu, Yumata Chitoya, Apatonga, Chisa Bijawongi Chikadoko.
You'll need help to stay competitive. But the Republic does have enemies. They might be useful.
Mikasa Nashuna, Iva for Banji, Wanda Humba, Mira Ambaula.
Imache, churon chica jiliska chanaga.
Jiliska Danyanga Ine Chanjo, Ronchika.
Is there anything else I can do for you or your clan?
Onda Hoyachi.
Robata jimoa tusawa, mikuna posta monulia.
Chimpawa Doloda Muha.
The deed is done, Agent. Nemro is already contacting Imperial embassies looking to establish relations. He'll be eating out of our hands within the month. In the short term, our chemical and stimulant stockpiles will nearly double. In the long term, we're a step closer to bringing all of Hutta under Imperial control. I'll make my full report to Darth Javis shortly. I expect he'll be very pleased with our work.
That's excellent news, sir.
Your future with Imperial intelligence looks bright, but we can discuss that face to face. Your mission is now complete. There's a shuttle waiting for you in Jakuna. It will take you to Drummond Cars. Once you've arrived on planet, report to Imperial Intelligence Headquarters in the Citadel. I'll debrief you there.
Don't make me jump through bureaucratic rings.
If you want another assignment, you will follow orders. Khalil, you will also report to Drummond Cars. I assume Nemro won't be surprised by your sudden disappearance.
He'll be hurt, but no one will be surprised that I left with the blade.
He's certainly not the first employer you've walked out on. In any case, I'll expect to see both of you soon.
Hold on, who else is Khalil betrayed?
This isn't the time or place for that, Agent. Report to the shuttle as soon as possible. Keep her out.
How bad is very bad?
Tatos Imperis. Bataranai angomis akananon. Alas protas era.
You told me the real blade was far away. What's he found out?
Smal sio poputus mana ira padare mananan kali. Atrodo nomales. Smogas tologis baba apiatai.
I appreciate the advice.
Atolgi ai parkaletiam jamas. Graitai aptikti. Irukrit beltini savasia salveme kaijis.
So, you're the one who killed my men. The pretender who wants to be the blade.
You must be the pirate who's too scared to use his name.
I'm the Red Blade, you worm. The real Red Blade. And you've got one chance to explain yourself before I burn a hole through your head.
Hard to explain myself to a dead man.
You're a piece of work, but you're not leaving here alive. Damn you, pretender.
What's it today?
Hey, at least it's a short trip. He'll be back in time for a few rounds of Nemros tomorrow.
I'd better be.
Ладно, тогда до встречи, уже продолжим мы с вами в следующей серии. Все, до встречи, пока.